The following segment is sponsored by Tillamook County Visitors Association and Visit Rockaway Beach, Oregon.
And that was such a beautiful live shot of the coast. Incredible this morning. Welcome back to ArcPDX. All this week, we are taking a look at unique fall destinations along the Oregon coast. And so today, we are highlighting Rockaway Beach. Joining us this morning is Mayor Charles McNeilly. Mayor Charles McNeilly, thanks you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to come and talk about Rockaway Beach, the best destination on the coast.
I love it. I think it is definitely one of the best. And first, okay, for anybody who's never been to Rockaway Beach, like how would you describe this community?
So there's really three reasons people come to Rockaway Beach, and it begins with our 7 miles of walkable beach that's highly accessible down at the wayside in the center of town. Whether you roll, walk, or stroll, you can get down to our beach. People come for our old growth cedar boardwalk. It's a mile from the trailhead out to the pretty impressive old growth cedar tree with benches along the way to stop and enjoy and watch the birds and listen to the birds and look at the kind of take a step back in time on the coast. And then folks come for Pronto Pup. Pronto Pup was originated in Rockaway Beach in the 1930s, and it's still alive and well. As they say, every Pronto Pup is a corn dog, but not every corn dog is a Pronto Pup. Once they get here, they find an incredibly welcoming community that embraces visitors, whether they want to go crabbing or clamming or fly a kite or rock hound or bird watch. There's plenty of opportunities to be out of doors and enjoy the beauty of our coastal community.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of us think about visiting Rockaway in the summer months. I know you guys have a really big, July 4th parade there, which I've been very lucky enough to attend. But what are maybe some of the activities or things going on specifically in the fall that you think is worth seeing?
So when you come to the coast in the fall, it's really about enjoying the weather and the out-of-doors activities. We just had our kite festival in September. As we move into the fall months, you're really just here to experience the out-of-doors, walk the beach, go kayaking on Lake Lytle. You see a picture here of people fishing on the fishing dock. There's the old growth cedar boardwalk that you can roll and stroll on. And then during the fall, there's the fall excursion on the Oregon Coast Scenic Railroad train that runs from Garibaldi up to Wheeler.
Yeah, that would be very beautiful with the fall colors. Are there any other festivals? You talked about the kite festival that was in September. Any other fall festivals coming up that we should know about?
Not until the spring. When we move into late winter, early spring, we have the Rockaway Rendezvous Writers Festival that attracts people from all over the country to share their poetry, their fiction, their short stories. Workshops and keynote speakers during a 3-day event. That's the next big event here in Rockaway Beach.
I would love for you to talk about the food as well. I know you mentioned a couple things, but I remember some really good seafood. I've had some really good meals in Rockaway.
So Rockaway has exploded in the food scene since you were here. We now have 7 food carts, 7 sit-down restaurants, whether it's seafood or Italian or Indian or Thai or just plain old American food. You have lots of choices when you want to fuel up.
Great. And Rockaway Beach is also really accessible. Can you tell me about what you have for people who need a little bit more help with mobility?
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that really separates us from other communities is our accessibility. You just saw the track chair. David's chair has a motorized track chair available in Rockaway Beach that you can reserve for a 2-hour slot on davidschchair.org. You just saw the beach wheelchairs that you can rent at Troxel's across the street from our main entrance to the beach. You saw Anchor Street, which is an ADA compliant playground with 2 play structures, age specific play structures that's incredibly popular. So we really welcome people of all abilities.
That is really wonderful that you guys have that. Mayor Charles McNeilly of Rockaway Beach, thank you so much for joining us on ArcPDX this morning.
Thank you for letting me come and brag about Rockaway Beach. You have a wonderful day.
You are so welcome. You too.